Hey guys, Penadele here, and welcome back to my Let's Play. Well, the second half of my Let's Play. As you can see, the opening's mostly the same. We're gonna leave it, let it run. It is basically the same opening, but I'll still let it run. Doesn't he look cute? So yeah, now we are going to play Legend of Zelda: The Oracle of Seasons. I really like the art in this. The castle is a different color. I guess maybe he gets here during the day this time. But everything else is the same. It's, morning instead of sunset. The two games have very different color palettes, too. And as I said, Seasons is supposed to be canonically is actually supposed to be the first one, but I prefer to play Ages first for reasons you're going to find out. For one thing, it's actually a little easier. There is a dungeon, an optional dungeon, that only unlocks in whichever the second game is. As you can see, the sky is blue. Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. So we're going to press start. And we're going to select a new thing. Now we're going to put in the game link. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Try this again. Secrets! I don't have a game link cable. This is an emulator. Okay. So, H. 6. Yeah, that's a 6. 4. B. The good thing is that, I still have the video, so if I have to, I can go look that up, but I'd really rather not have to do that. Okay. Ampersand. 2. Diamond. Exclamation point, little W. Big G. Big F. Exclamation point. Circle. Open paren. And that's a 6. I was very careful to make it a 6. Heart. Question mark. Up, up. Okay, yes! And as you can see, here we are. With our name, we've got, well, that's interesting. We've got an extra heart container. Yeah, and we'll set the message speed for 5. When you play the second game, you also get this. Veron, sorceress of shadows. Twinrova will not let your deeds be wasted. Look, Veron, the troubles you caused now burn as the flame of sorrow. When the flames of destruction and despair are lit, we will offer up our sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Then the evil king shall return. Game, what did I tell you about the dramatic lightning? Well, whatever. Accept our quest, hero. So yeah, you get a few things when you play the linked game. But you still get dropped with absolutely nothing equipped, unconscious, and get found by a redhead. So here we are. Impa! Link, you have awakened. It's me, Impa, Zelda's nurse. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed on the forest floor. She cared for you through your nightmares. Are you better? Then listen, Link. When I returned to Hyrule, Zelda told me that in addition to Nehru, Din, the Oracle of Seasons, was also in danger. So as she requested, we've posed as a traveling troupe so we can sneak Din into Hyrule. You're awake. Please, relax. Join our jovial troupe of performers for a bit. That's just our guys. I can't say it too loud, but we're really Hylian knights. Yeah, if you were playing this game first, they'd just be travelers. I am on a secret mission under the orders of Princess Zelda. Seeing Din dance is so moving. I won't let any harm befall her. Basically, half of their dialogue would still be, Din has been caring for you ever since she found you. She's strong-willed, but very kind. I must keep her from harm. The Oracle is a lovely dancer. Yeah, I don't think his dialogue changes at all. You've awakened! Good. I was worried the whole time you slept. You're Link, right? How do you do, Link? I am Din. You're the one who saved Nehru, the Oracle of Ages, in Labrina. I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. I'm glad you're feeling better. Come, won't you dance with me? So if you talk to her from this side, don't be shy. Dancing will ease your heart. So Link gets to dance. I don't think he feels particularly confident in his skills. I hear you, Link. And so they rotate. That was fun. You're a good dancer. It's been some time since I've had such fun. Hey, your left hand has a triangle on it. That is a sacred symbol in Hyrule. If it's the true symbol, then you are a hero with a special fate, Link. Yeah, we've been over this. Like Nehru, I am also a target, but I refuse to fall, no matter the enemy. And my heart lifts when Link is beside me. Let us dance. More pirouetting. Yeah, you didn't think this was gonna last, did ya? Yeah, ha ha! I found you, Din. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape Onox, General of Darkness, who is apparently manifesting as a giant tornado. Right then. At least he's not a Sharknado. So, you're the boy who defeated Varon, Sorceress of Shadows. I'll not fall as easily as she. Yeah, that's what you think. Ah! Link! And once again, we charge the tornado. We really gotta stop getting blasted off screen. And here, in the ominous Tower of Ominousness, Din is chained to a rock. What do you plan to do with me? Well, have you seen The Empire Strikes Back? As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holodrum will be cast into chaos, the bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things perish. That is the world of darkness that I long for. It wasn't even that good of a game system, dude. No! Onox! No! Gwahahaha! And so... Ah! Yeah! She's encased in a crystal, just like Zelda in Ocarina. I know they say diamonds are a girl's best friend, but really? Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter, fall into chaos! This is actually a really cool scene for a Game Boy Color game. This game actually has some really impressive cutscenes for a Game Boy Color game. And so we get to see various places around town changing colors. That's basically what the seasons do, though they do a few extra things. And here we are, stuck in the winter. Hi, Impa. Ugh. Well, that went well. Link, are you alright? That which Zelda foresaw has come to pass. First Labrina, now Holodrum has come to an hour of tribulation. Link, I always come to you in need, but there is no one else I can count on. Please, will you rescue Din? Please take my message to the Maku Tree in Horon Village. The Maku Tree is the guardian of all Holodrum. Surely he can help. Yeah, this Maku Tree's a guy. So, since we're playing Oracle of Season 2nd, we already have our sword. And we have an extra heart container, which is, they call this hero mode. So welcome to Horon Village. Unlike every other place on the map has a set season that you will be able to change later, this is Horon Village. Hey, I've never seen you before. The Maker Tree? Head east. If you get onto the flower, you can shoot up the cliffs, too. Works only in spring when flowers bloom, so I'm getting my fill of it. Yeah, that's a real interesting mechanic. And this lady, that's a rice paddy, by the way. It goes from hot to cold in a flash. The seasons are in utter chaos. What will it do to this year's harvest? Rice is pretty, hardy. This is the house of the wise know-it-all birds. See them if you have questions. We know how to play the game, so... The seasons are a mess. Winter goes straight into summer. What's going on? And here's the shop. We can't do anything here yet. This house looks familiar. Yep. Link, we meet again. Do you remember naming our son Bud? He's quite well. He's still really shy. I guess singing to him basically does that. You're Link? I'm Bud. No way. Alright, well, we'll keep checking in with them. Link, it's been too long. I, too, have come to this village. It's nice to see a familiar face. So, yeah, we can continue with Bippin and Blossom here. Can't do anything down there yet. Our guardian, the Maku tree, stands beyond the gate to the east of town. It's said a hero with a sword will come to speak to him. I wonder if it's true. It is. So, there is actually... I'm going to show you where you would get the sword if we weren't playing Aegis, or if we hadn't played Aegis first, but I'll do that in a second. Welcome to Vastu Jewelers. Oh, you don't have a ring box? I like you, so here, take this. So yeah, he gives us a ring box. Now, let's talk to a snake. I am Red Snake. I am keeper of ring secrets. Say a secret or ask about a secret. Make your choice. We're going to say a secret. Because remember, I got a secret from the Red Snake in Labrina. L. That's a 6, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 6. 4. Q. R. 6. F. $. Big D. Dude. Q. I'm pretty sure that's a Q. That looks like a little F. Asterisk. Dude. Diamond 54. Oh good, I got it right. Okay, I have brought your rings from Labrina, so see Vastu to check your list. Do come in! Welcome to Vastu Jewelers. What can I do? List! Let's see here. And we're gonna get the blue ring. We could do other things, but we're not going to be grinding for rupees or anything right now. As you can see, we've got a lot of very useful things. Right now, at least. Like the Gasha ring. Probably want to use that at some point. Let's see. Red Joy ring, that's very useful too. That's the Discovery ring. I think we'll get that again in this game. Okay. Nothing else we need right now, so let's just get out of here. Now we've got the blue ring. Let's equip it. Good. Because we're going to run into some nasty stuff eventually. Okay, so we come this way. There's a giant root north of town. I wonder what it's from. Well, it's from the fact that this was this was originally a Zelda 1 remake. But we'll deal with that. So, if we head this way, we head out of town. If you did not have your sword because this is the first game you play, this is where you'd go. And if you drop down here, or go down that way, either way, this place is the Hero's Cave. In this version of the game, it is well, the Hero's Cave is in both dungeons as an optional... Not so much post-game as just very late game dungeon in whichever game you play second. Either way you play this game, you can get that. If you're playing this game for the first time, you can get... if this is your first game, you can get the Gasha seed here. But you would also come here, and you could get a sword. This is the Hero's Cave. Continue on if you trust your skills. It's a tutorial dungeon, if you played this game first. So, it's not a big thing. So, we're gonna... I think this is just a ferry. It is! Okay. So, we'll go back to town and we'll go see the Maku tree. But yes, these linked game passwords are going to be a major thing. Let's see. There are a few other things we can do with those. Let's see, with those 20 rupees... Well, we probably do. Actually, I should go get the rupees, because I do sort of want to grind up there'll be a reason soon, and I'll show you why. But first, this is the mayor's home. The mayor is fascinated with gacha nuts now. The place, the planter, and the planter's seeds affect what the nut produces. The mayor found a good place recently, so he's happy. Glad to hear it. I don't know who she is. Maybe she's his secretary. I am Rule, the mayor of Horon Village. Do you have any gacha seeds? If you plant one in the soft earth, it will grow into a tree that bears nuts. Inside those nuts, you'll find all sorts of things. It's so fun, I can't help myself. There's some soft earth just outside. Plant it there. You don't know about gacha seeds? You're missing out. I'll give you my prized gacha seed to welcome you to town. Thanks, dude. Yep, there's some soft earth just outside. Plant it there. Yes, there is. So we'll go do that. Plant. And yes, there's that. We can't do anything about the snow just yet. But, since we have 20 rupees, we're gonna go to the shop and get the bombs. Yeah, I know, we still haven't gone to see the Maku tree, but we'll get to it. Okay, you can buy a gacha seed for 30 rupees. 10 bombs. Okay. Yeah, you get bombs early. This game is much more focused on combat than the other games. So, it's interesting. Okay, not that way. This way. Yeah. There's an ember seed. This game is interesting with the seeds. Okay, so we have this guy. The light in here is too dim to read by. Can anyone light my fire? Jim Morrison? Yeah, we'll be able to do that eventually, obviously. A nice thing is that we can de-equip the bombs, so we don't have to worry about them. You want to come through here in the winter, which you can make it winter in Horon Village. Yep, see, we got another 20 rupees, which is good, because we kind of want it. We want another 30 to buy a shield. It'll be useful, but we'll get there eventually. Like, soon. Actually, I'm here. Ouch, yeah. I didn't want those. Jeez, I wanted to just slash the... There we go. Not that I got anything from it. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go back to the mayor's house, if I can remember where it is. Right, I think it's up. Yes, it is. So yeah, you can see there's snow in winter in places, and sometimes that will form platforms that you can walk on. We'll deal with... things will be interesting with that later. Alright. But yeah, it's nice we can just sort of de-equip stuff, and we get another gacha seed. Gacha seeds are a little harder to come by in this game. Only a little. So, you know, that's a thing. Alright. Well, I really don't want to go to the Maku tree. Let's see, we only need 10 rupees, so I'm not going to bother equipping... I'm not going to bother equipping the red joy ring. Killing enemies, it shouldn't take very long. I hope. Come on, dude. Give me money. Alright, halfway there. Living on a prayer. Sorry. I'm an 80s child. Okay, come down here. We'll explore a little, too, while I try and grind up the money. Yeah, these are all things... I like this game. It's very much like the original Zelda, in that you can go a lot of places that you're really not going to go... that the story is not going to direct you to go for a very long time. So... Alright, yeah, didn't really need it, but they were there. Kill you. One more rupee. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, so this area's native state is winter. If you don't mess with it, it will always be winter when you leave. When you go through a screen transition like that, a white screen transition, it will always change back to the native state. Horon Village doesn't have a native state. It's random as near as I can tell. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. If there's something you want to do, and there are all sorts of things that you can do. you can just go back in and out until you get the season you want. So, we hold up our sword and the gate to the Maku Tree opens. This is why you have to go through the tutorial dungeon. Only one way to wake up a guy in a Japanese game. What? What? Who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept. There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. This is awful. Guarding the Oracle is my duty. Alas, how I've withered. He has. Wait till you see him later in the game. What's to be done, Link? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din in my stead? It is all this Maku Tree has ever asked. I sense evil on the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onox has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you will find him there. You will need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holodrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essences possess the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat it? No, that's okay, dude. Then I give you this key. Go to the giant root near the lake up north. The first essence should be there, but I'd expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just, rest until... no energy. Okay, so the last tree was a tsundere, and this one's narcoleptic. So we got the Gnarled key. This game, like the last one, uses keys a lot to open dungeons. So, we're not gonna bother, getting another ring. We've got... That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we got the blue ring equipped. So we're gonna head out of town. Can't do anything about that heart piece yet. So, head this way. And we can talk to Impa, but I don't think there's a point. Oh, and hey, we can plant another Gasha seed. Do so! This game has the same setup of 12 heart pieces. One is random from Gasha seeds, one is random from maple. Look, no matter how much I call her, my precious mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. As you can probably guess, there is a trading sequence in this game to get the level 2 sword. Well, sort of. You'll see. It's actually a very interesting... Okay, Spool Swamp, Eyeglass Lake, Horon Village. There's really not much we can do this way. Let's see, we got 8 minutes. And this is the first episode of the quote-unquote new LP. I'll go for a little extra time. This isn't exactly a long dungeon. So, this may look really, really familiar to you. Yeah. Remember how I said this game started life as a Zelda 1 reference? This is the first dungeon. And this is not a big dungeon. Level 1, Gnarled Root Dungeon. So, let's see here. So now that we're here in the Gnarled Root Dungeon, let's see. Yeah, okay. So, we go this way. Alright. Well, that's nice. Okay. We get to move the top right block. And we want to go... Well, we don't need that. We want to go this way. Oh, look. A room full of Stalfos. This particular dungeon is going to be really, really hard on... hitting the Zelda 1 nostalgia. Hard. I mean, the whole game does to some extent. But... So, if you want to watch my Zelda 1 LP, to get back to... And we get the dungeon map! If you want to watch my Zelda 1 LP to get some history, go ahead. So, yeah, it even looks like Eagle, though I think it's supposed to be a root this time. Ow. Dang it. Ha. Just die, all of you. Can't go that way. So, now we've got to jump on the minecart. Ha. And here we are. Alright, and these guys, I still think these guys are Gorias. I mean, check them out. Okay. So, now we get to move this block, which also manages to block the traps a bit, so we only have to deal with one. And we come in here. Let's see. So we've got to get through here. Let's see. Okay, so push this down. Good. Left. Up. And there. Yeah, it's not hard. The block mazes will get a little harder. And we get a Gasha Seed! Yay! There is one space that I have seen certainly gives Gasha Seeds a lot of the time. I'm not sure it always does. We'll see what it does in this LP. Okay, so now... Alright. We're gonna hit this switch so that we can, get through here on the cart. Ooh, money. Money is always nice, though you will get a lot in this game. Alright, we get the compass. The music in this game, these game series have a really interesting music, because some of it's really, really good, and some of it's not. Alright, so now we go this way. We can once again kill any bats in our way. Ha, die. Aw, man. And, of course... You can... Now, if you didn't have 20 rupees and couldn't pay for them, this is where you'd get the bombs. Alright, now we're going to go up these stairs and then down these stairs. Just run from the trap. Don't worry about it too much. Step on there. And we get another small key. That's nice. Now, let's see. Lure it up here so you can get around it. Don't you miss the rock's feather. Yeah, well, that's... So we come back this way. Oh, look. Yeah, the usual. Ha. Okay. Just go in here. Alright. And of course, yeah, these guys are all around, so be careful. As I said, this room really shows off the color, the fact that they are color-coded. Ow, 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 ow. There. Noish, that was poor. Glad we have the blue ring, aren't you? Come this way. Thank you. Yeah, there's a yellow one. Really, really fast. And you will see red ones later that are even faster than that. So, meet our mini-bosses. Growl, you cannot pass. They're gonna try and get you between them because they toss a boomerang. See? From one to the other. So just stay out of their... Basically try and stay out of their line of fire and whack-a-late them. I killed him the first time when I had no idea what I was doing, so yeah, you're fine. So that worked out nicely. Alright. So now that we've done this, we get to move left. This room should look familiar to you as well. Decoy the traps. And yeah, and this should look really familiar if you've watched my Zelda 1 LP. This is the only room that looks like this, and we got a seed satchel, so now we can light that guy's fire and burn small trees, so we can get that heart piece. Alright. So now to get out, we actually push this one. Decoy. And back out. Decoy. And back out. Okay. So now we're going to actually go right back to the beginning of the dungeon. I do like the way they use these. Kill these guys. Yeah, die. Okay. So we could go, let's see, we can go this way. That opens the door. And we got some more of these guys. There. Just die. Ha! See? Yeah, there's a lot more kill everybody to open the room. Alright, so we get that. Alright, now we're going to go over. Which we can't go over straight, so obviously we have to go this way. But first, we have to kill all the skeletons. At least these assholes don't jump. Alright. Move the block again. Go this way again. Kill the skeletons again, mostly just because I'm hoping maybe they'll drop rupees. It's just nice to kill everybody sometimes. And now we go up. So, oh, look who it is. Nope. Yeah, okay, just keep flailing. And as you can see, they can't get too close. As long as one of them doesn't attack you from the back, you don't have to worry too much about them. And we got a ring! I think that's the discovery ring. We'll find out. So, let's see. We want to go through this maze. Let's see. We want to go through the top path. Alright, this way. Yeah, you can see we're right there at the boss. Just keep your eyes on these guys, make sure nobody's coming at you from behind, and just keep flailing and they'll die. And see, they all die. And of course, if you needed hearts, there's stuff in those bushes. Time for our first boss. Well, somebody got an upgrade. Yeah, he's got a few new attacks. He can do that. Well, he's got a new attack. He can do that charging thing. Also, he's only vulnerable on his head. He can still shoot 3 beams, though. And he can shoot them in all sorts of directions. But we killed him. Pick up the heart container, and move on. And here is our first essence of time. And I'm going to go for a little extra. You got the fertile soil, an essence of nature. Seeds scattered across bountiful lands are nourished in this fertile soil. Good to know. Alright, so we're going to do one more thing, because of course we've killed at least 30 enemies. Yeah, you know what's coming. Besides being texted by the tree. It's me, the Maker Tree. Some of the fertile soil has come to me too. I already feel stronger. Oh, in my dreams I saw the Temple of Seasons in a strange land I do not know. There I saw a precious item that will aid you, Link. And that is all I can see now. Yep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, look who's back. And she doesn't... Aw, crud. Well, so much for that. When I did this... Ow! Watch where you're going! You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice. Thanks to you, all the stuff fell out of my bag. The Great Witch will be mad. I can't find any lawn eggs, and now this. I'll just take the stuff you dropped, too. Yeah, whatever, Maple. Okay. I'll remember this. When I did this in my test file, she actually, she dropped the heart piece right then. My response was not printable. So, we're going to... Now you see it's summer in Horon Village. You can tell because the bud has... is hard again. Let's see. Just come in here and see what they got. Yeah. We can buy that Gasha seed. I actually think I'm going to. They're very useful. Okay. You know, rings are nice. There are some rings I really, really want that are random. But there's a new lady here. Who are you? You look like Impa. I found you. You're Link? I saw the statue in Lena and I had to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I can teach you the happiness secret that the fairies in Labrina's Fairies Woods taught me. What do you say? Absolutely. This is just since you're so cool, Link. If you tell this happiness secret to the fairies in Labrina, you can be even happier. Got it? Yes. Here's the secret. Okay, let's see. Sorry, hold on one second while I write this down. Diamond WD plus. Make sure you know what a plus is, because there's also, lowercase t. Got it? Yes, I do. Now we can both be happy. Alright, there's nothing we can do with that for a while, so I am going to we'll do the things we can do here. Vastu Jewelers, I want you to appraise it. Let's see. I see. I call this the Discovery Ring. Yep. Yes, we have this one already, so I'll buy it for 30 rupees. So a little extra money. Yeah, the Discovery Ring. Let's see. We can go talk to... Yeah, you notice there aren't seeds there? In this game, seeds grow only in certain, seasons. Ember seeds only grow in winter. Splendid, I can finally focus. Here, take this Cuckodex. The game only ever calls this guy the biologist. It's many years of cucko research. Good to know. Yeah. We'll do more with that later. That's the beginning of the trading sequence. And let's see. Of course, we can go out of town that way, now that we can burn. You got a piece of heart. Yes, and that's our first piece of heart. So, next time, we're gonna head out of town to the east, and we'll, try to find the second dungeon, well, the Temple of Seasons in a strange, faraway land. So, thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.